I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. That train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. Well, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head in the rich folks eating on a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But them people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. Farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Thank you very much. Show the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. And the tears I cried for that woman are gonna flood you, big river. And I'm gonna stick right here until I die. Well, I met her accidentally in St. Paul, Minnesota. That freighter said she's been here, but she's gone, boy, she's gone. So I heard the train went back downstream from Portland, Davenport. So I followed you, big river, when you call. To St. Louis, later on down the river. My dream was in there, but she's gone, boy, she's gone. So I heard my dream went from Memphis, but I just got off the bluff, raised a few eyebrows and went on down the line. What you betting down Baton Rouge, River Queen, roll it on. Take that woman down to New Orleans, New Orleans. Go on, I've had enough of my blues in the Gulf. She loves you, big river, more than me. All right, folks, this next one is a song that Johnny Cash wrote called Get a Rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rock and roll feeling in your bones, get taps on your toes and get going, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, a little shoe-shine boy never gets old down. He's got the dirtiest job in town, bending low at the people's feet on the windy corner of a dirty street. I asked him while he's shining my boots how to keep from getting the blues. Granddaddy raised his little head, bumped the shoe-shine rag, and then he said, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get a rhythm. cost a dime, just a nickel a shoe, but it doesn't make a darn with the good for you. Get rhythm. When you get the blues. Come on, let's go. Get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rock and roll feeling in your bones with taps on your toes and get going, get rhythm. When you get the blues. Well, I sat down and listened to the shoeshine boy. I thought I was gonna jump for joy. Popped on the shoe polish left and right, found the shoeshine rag and held it tight. Stopped once to wipe the sweat away. I said, boy, they be working that way. He said, I likes it. With a big dry grin, bought the shoeshine rag and he said, get rid of it. Yeah, when you get the blues, come on, get rid of it. When you get the blues, it only costs a dime, just a nickel a chew, but it doesn't make a noise with the good for you. Get rid of it. When you get the blues. Let's do that lead again, I like it. Rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rock and roll feeling in your bones, put taps on your shoes and get going, get rhythm. When you get the blues. If you like those, you'll like the rest of them, because the rest of them we know a lot better. Those are our new ones. So let's do it. All right, here's some, you'll like this one. This is a classic. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tide that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone with each day's through. I can't help it that I'm a fool for you, because you're mine. Yeah, I walk the line. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. And happiness I've known prove that it's right, because you're mine, I walk the line. You got a way to keep me on your side. You give me cause for love that I can't hide. For you I know I'd even try to turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tide that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Can you get up? Later. some Slayer by request. It goes like this. Early one morning while I'm making the round, I took a shot of cocaine and I shot my baby down. I shot her down and then I went to bed. I shot that loving 44 beneath my head. Well, the next morning I grabbed the gun. I took a shot of cocaine and away I run. Made a good run, but then I run too slow. They overtook me down in Juarez, Mexico. Drinking them high balls, popping them pills. Went in to walk the sheriff on the Jericho Hill. He said, your real name is not Jack Brown. You're the dirty hack that shot your woman down. Yes, oh yes, my name is Willie Lee. And if you got a warrant, sheriff, read it to me. I shot her down, think that she made me sore. I thought I was her daddy, but she had 5 more. Count. Arrested, I was dressed in black. They put me on a freight train and they hauled me back. Had no friends that would go my bail. They shot my dirty carcass in the county jail. Well, the next morning then my trial began, where I was tried by 12 honest men. Just as the dirty started walking out, I saw that little judge commence to look bad. In about 5 minutes, in walked a man, holding the verdict in his right hand. The verdict read in the first degree. I shouted, Lordy, Lordy, please have mercy on me. The judge, he smiled when he picked up his pen. Said 99 years in the San Quentin pen. 99 years underneath the ground. I can't forget that day I shot that bad bitch down. Oh, you hotheads gonna listen to me. Lay up that whiskey and let that cocaine be. I'm just kidding. The whiskey's all right. Whiskey's good. Whiskey's good. All right, good job.
It's been a long time since I've done that.
I don't know why you did it this time, but anyway.
Ring of fire.
Got some good shots.
Did you?
Batteries running down.
Yeah, the mine's good. We got more.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring, bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. Now the taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I felt me like a child, oh baby, with the fire wine. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. burning a ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, 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 the ring of The ring of fire burns.
Got a good shot of the drummer that
I'd like to mellow it out with a couple if you can do that. We're just gonna go like
time.
At my door, the leaves are falling. A cold wild wind has come. Sweethearts walk by together, and I still miss someone. So I go out on party to look for a little fun, but I find a darkened corner, 'cause I still miss someone. No, I never got over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all of the love was there. And I wonder if she's sorry for leaving what we've begun. And there's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone. No, I never got over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all of the love was there. And I wonder if she's sorry for leaving what we've begun. And there's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone. No cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. On a ridge he rested as he went along his way. And all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw plowing through a ragged sky and up a cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their roots were made of steel. Ones were black and shiny, and their hot breath he could feel. Bolts of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky. Oh, the ride, the humming heart, and he heard the lost and cry. Everybody else, gone, their eyes are blurred, their shirts also with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, he ain't caught him yet. 'Cause he's got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. as they ride on with their pride. Yippee-yi-oh, yippee-yi-ay. Ghost riders in the sky. As the riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. You don't wanna ride in hell with us forever on this rambling range. Then ride and change your ways today, or with us you will ride. Try to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-oh. The sky. Ghost riders in the sky. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3. Didn't leave a lot for Mom and me. Just his old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. But I don't blame him because he run and hid. But the mean old thing that he ever did was right before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought it was a big old joke and he'd get a lot of laugh from a lot of folks. Seems I had to hold my whole life through. Giggle and I'd turn red. Some guy said something, I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fist got hard, my wrist got keen. I had to roam from town to town to ride my shit. Well, I made a vow to the moon and stars that I'd search the honky-tonks and bars. Kill that man, give me that awful name. It was Gatlinburg, mid-July. I just hit town, my throat was dry. Thought I'd sat and had myself a brew. And an old saloon on the street of mud. There at the table, dealing stud, was that dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my dear old dad from a worn-out picture that my mama had. I knew the smile on his face and I knew his evil eye. He was big and bad, gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold. And I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die." Well, I hit him real hard between the eyes, and he come up fast, and to my surprise, pulled out a knife and he cut off a piece of my ear. So I bashed a chair right across his teeth, and we went through the wall into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. Well, I tell you, I fought tough for men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him laugh and I heard him curse. He went for his gun, I got mine first, and then I saw him there. He was just sitting there and he smiled. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gotta make it, he's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and it's that name that made you strong. He said, son, you just fought just one hell of a fight. You kick me now, you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me once before I die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue. What could I do? What could I do? I got all choked up and I threw down my gun. Called me Paul, called me son, and I walked away with a different point of view. And I think about him every now and then, and every time I do, and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I'm gonna name him Bill or Paul or Tom or George or anything but Sue. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a nice song. Yeah, thank you. And company. Needed third gear, not where's the second? All right, so here's the one. This is Tom's favorite. He loves this one. Here we go. This is a little cry for you. I know everybody really wants to cry. Everybody knows where you go when the sun goes down. I bet you only live to see the lights of town. I wasted my time when I would try. And when the lights have lost the goal, you cry. Soon your sugar daddies will all be gone. You wake up one fine day and you'll find you're alone. You call to me, but I'm gonna tell you bye. When I turn around and walk away, you'll cry. You're gonna cry, and you'll cry alone. And you're left on your own. You're gonna cry. Gonna cry. You're gonna cry. I lie awake at night and wait till you come in. You stay a little while and then you're gone again. Unless I get a lie. And when the lights have lost the glow, you'll cry. When your fickle heart gets so no one will care for you, you come back to me for a little love lasts true. I'll tell you no and you're gonna ask me why. When I turn around and walk away, you'll cry. You're gonna cry, and you won't be then. It'll hurt you when you think of all the fool that you've been. You're gonna cry. Let's do it again. Everybody knows where you go when the sun goes down. I bet you only live to see the lights of town. I wasted my time when I would try. And when the lights have lost the glow, you'll cry. You're gonna cry, and you'll cry alone. And everyone's forgotten and you're left on your own. You're gonna cry. Cry, baby. I think that's about it, and we had a great first set. We're going to be back with 3 more sets of rock and roll. Anything you want to hear doesn't matter. Some blues, some country, it don't matter. Right now, That was Johnny Cash, so we had a lot of fun playing all those tunes. Is there anything left? I don't think there's anything left. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. I won't mess around. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. Look out, Jackson Town.
We're going down to Jackson. Go ahead and wreck your hell. Oh, play your hand, you big time in hand. Make a big fool of yourself. Yeah, you go to Jackson. Go comb your hair.
Now Snowball Jackson.
See if I care.
Yeah, when I breeze into that city, people gonna stoop and bow.
Ha!
All them women gonna make me teach them what they don't know how. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. Turtle in some Monaco. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson City.
Goodbye, that's all she wrote. Well, they'll laugh at you in Jackson. They'll be riding on a pony keg. They'll drag you around town like a scalding hound with your tail between your legs. Yeah, you go to Jackson. Big talking man. Now they're waiting in Jackson.
Yeah, we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. Yeah, we're going to Jackson, and that's a fact. Yeah, we're going to Jackson. Ain't never coming back. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson.
A little bit of Western music. Here's a song by Chrissy Hine from The Pretenders. Got brains in my pants. Got money, I can see intention. Feeling better, gonna make you love to. Got mission. Detroit, Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Got one more for you, and this one is by Stevie Nicks and Tom. Ding, 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 I'm the winner. This one's called Stop Dragging My Dog Around. drag